Hi, RD Barry here. Welcome to episode 12 of my Let's Play of Myst. Well, last time we found the red page, we had a little bit of confusion with what's going on with that compass down there. One thing I wanted to uh, look at here, though, was the chest here. I'm pretty sure I would have noticed that if the chest was just floating there the first time through. So I didn't completely solve this here because I mean, I just sort of solved it by accident, kind of. Um, I think what happens is the first time through, the chest is at the bottom, but with the water, but it's full of water, so it just stays at the bottom. So in order to get it to float to the top, you have to lower the water. Then turn the handle there to let the water out of the chest. I'm not sure if it makes any difference if you turn the handle back or not, but then you fill the water back into the lighthouse, and then it will float. So it's not going to float until you've emptied it, let the water out of the chest, and then filled it again. So yeah, so there's I just kind of did all those things without knowing it the first time. So that explains that, I think. Also, you will notice that this is underwater, and in the books, Atreus says that the lighthouse was slowly sinking into the sea. So the lighthouse originally went down much further, and or it was originally sticking out of the ground a lot further. So or out of the water a lot further. So either the water level has risen or the lighthouse itself has sunk. I'm not sure why if the water level had risen, why the entire island wouldn't be flooded, though. So, anyway, so I wanted to go back up here and check the telescope here, because that's got to do something. And I believe there were basically three different points where we could actually see something other than just rocks and ocean there. The first one was the well, let's see. There was the lighthouse itself. We have this, which is part of a ship, and I believe that's pointing at 180 degrees. This is kind of slanted, so I believe when you extrapolate down, it will land at about 180 degrees. The lighthouse itself is 135 degrees, and then this looks like about 115 degrees, or maybe slightly less. So, and I believe that's the other ship. So let's try the lighthouse first. First of all, we can tell it's not on because the light is not blinking there. So let's remember the 135 degrees. Go back and power the generator, which is over here. No. Over here. Um, and I counted last time. I believe it's 6 turns you have to go. Or wait, yeah. Maybe 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 5. No, not quite. Let's do another. 6. Alright, so 6 turns. Alright, and back down. And let's try that. Yeah, and there's definitely 2 entrances when you come in on from Sirius's sides. Coming from the outside, the entrances to the left. When you come in from Acheron's side, I presume it's Acheron's side. From the outside, it's coming in. It's on the right, and I don't believe I missed that before, but yeah, it's kind of obvious. And also, you can see the other way out there, and right. So when you're coming from this direction, you can see the other way out over on the left, and when you're coming from that direction, you can see the other way out on the right. So yeah, there's obviously two passages in there. So I guess both brothers had access to this room, and they both wanted to keep it secret for some reason. So let's see. We wanted to try 135 degrees. So the whole thing is 360. You're counting clockwise. In the math world, which I'm more used to, you tend to go counterclockwise, also starting from the left instead of from the top. But this, I guess, isn't a math game. So anyway, so there's 360 degrees. This would be 180. This would be 90. That would be 45. So another 90 plus another 45 would be 135. So let's try that. Okay. So that actually turned on a light instead of shorting everything out until we had to redo the so we had to grope our way out. So that was a correct answer. There might be other switches that would work here because there was a switch by the there were switches by the ship there. So I'll have to try those as well. Let's see if we can find our way out here. Whoops. And okay, let's go into the bottom of the ship. So first of all, that's filled with water at the moment. So let's empty that. And let's see if there's any light down here now. Yes, okay. Right, so that turned on the light for this room here. And interesting decorations here. I assume if the other two were Sirius and Acheron, I assume this is Atreus's, of the father's kind of property here, or his living quarters. So, okay, and we can see the lights on here. There's a table. Oh. Oh, okay, interesting. All right, so there's the way back. All right, so I'm just gonna explore a little bit. Yeah, that's just a wall underneath the stairs. Interesting decorations, but so yeah, it's not an actual living quarter because there's no bed or anything like that in here. Not that I can see anyway. Just a stairway down to the bottom of the bottom level there, and that's it. Okay. So all right. So what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be a short episode, I guess. I'll use the book to get back to Myst. Put in Sirius's page and see what he has to say for himself. Okay. After all this time, I still don't remember which side is the red book and which side is the blue book, but guess it's not really any deep consequences to that. All right, so I'll stop talking now.
With each page, I can see more clearly.
Yeah.
Free from this horrible prison. This book. You must visit the one remaining age. You have not. Confident that my brother Akhenaten is demented. He is guilty. He took advantage of the freedom our father had given us. Akhenaten gets it. I ask you again. Do not retreat through pages. He will destroy both myself and you, just as he destroyed the other pages of Myst. Never will escape. You must simply bring the red. The story that your wisdom. You will see that I am innocent and he is guilty. This forgotten island long ago. I will owe you my life, and you will be greatly rewarded.
Okay, so not a lot of new information there. He's still blaming his brother for being there, and he does offer us a bribe again. but we do know a little bit more about what's going with him. It's like we can't find these pages, or it would be difficult to find them without actually. It would be difficult to find him without finding out some of this information about him. So that it's like the more we find out how to release them, the less we want to actually do that. And the same goes for his brother too. One thing I was thinking about, by the way, was that there's the two brothers in the game, and the game was actually developed by two brothers. So I can't help if to wonder if the brothers kind of identify somehow with the like the different personalities of the brothers, or kind of correspond to the different personality in real life, if they correspond to the brothers in the game. Interesting speculation. I hope they are nicer in real life than the game versions. Anyway, so next time I will head back to the Stoneship Island. I will retrieve the blue page and finish off that age. Hope you'll join me for that. Short episode this time. I was probably longer than usual last time, so that's okay. Anyway, so I hope you join for that, and until then, bye.